There is a quiet anxiety spreading through the modern workforce. We are watching artificial intelligence evolve at an astonishing pace, passing complex medical exams in seconds and writing dense computer code before we can even finish typing a prompt. For decades, the modern economy has rewarded us for acting like biological hard drives. We were valued for how much data we could memorize, how quickly we could process information, and how fast we could output results. We are burning ourselves out trying to maintain that same pace today. Trying to outread and outanalyze algorithms that evaluate millions of variables a second is a game we simply cannot win. We are exhausting ourselves because we are competing in the wrong arena. Whenever a fragile biological system challenges a perfect digital one at raw data processing, the biological system loses. To survive this technological shift, the answer doesn't come from the next Silicon Valley startup. We actually need to look backward to 2,500-year-old Buddhist philosophy. Buddhism categorizes human intelligence into 3 distinct layers, offering a practical way to separate what a computer does from what a human is. This framework organizes wisdom into a pyramid. At the base is the first level, gathering data. The middle tier is analysis, where we process information and connect the dots. AI has conquered these bottom 2 tiers, reading the internet and spotting patterns instantly. We can use this to our advantage. By treating technology as a highly capable assistant, we can offload the data-heavy, tedious chores that used to define our workdays. Shedding this mechanical labor allows us to finally shift our focus toward our actual potential. That brings us to the 3rd level, which Buddhism identifies as inner wisdom and intuition. A software program has no consciousness. It possesses 0 deep empathy, 0 moral reasoning, and no organic intuition. Cultivating this peak level is how we remain relevant. The sudden, unprompted breakthroughs and genuine emotional connections you forge with others are impossible for a machine to replicate. When the sheer speed of this transition feels overwhelming, it helps to zoom out. In the vast ocean of human existence, the rapid technological changes of this decade are just a passing ripple. Now, consider the eye of a hurricane. While the winds on the outer edges are violent and destructive, the very center remains perfectly still. You can train your mind to be that center. You fiercely let go of anxieties about the future that you cannot control, and you bring your absolute focus to the single task right in front of you. Operating from this center of stillness increases your speed, allowing you to cut through daily tasks with far greater clarity than if you were acting out of panic. The final barrier to this peace is psychological. When we fear losing our jobs, we operate from a place of scarcity. We become defensive takers, living in a state of immense chronic stress. History illustrates the physical toll of this mindset. John D. Rockefeller controlled 90% of the American oil market, yet the stress of hoarding and protecting his wealth drove him to a life-threatening mental and physical breakdown by age 50. He built a relentless machine of commerce that severely compromised his human health. He only recovered when he shifted his approach from extracting wealth to giving it away. He began funding hospitals, building universities, and investing in communities, ultimately living to the age of 97. Transitioning from a taker to a giver transforms your state of mind. You find stability in human compassion rather than mechanical fear. An artificial intelligence can generate a 50-page financial analysis in 3 seconds. But it cannot read the room, it cannot uplift a struggling colleague, and it cannot offer a genuine word of kindness. AI advancement creates the space for us to finally stop acting like mechanical processors and return to being fully, deeply human.